It's almost impossible to meet someone who hasn't heard of the Titanic. This legendary ship's tragic tale is universally known, with most attributing its demise to a collision with an iceberg. But there are survivor accounts that challenge this widely accepted narrative, suggesting that the real story might be far more intriguing. Let's delve into one such account that offers a different perspective on the Titanic's sinking. These divergent stories provide a captivating look into alternate explanations and hidden details that mainstream accounts might have overlooked. They open up a world of speculation and investigation, where the unsinkable ship's end is not just a tale of an iceberg, but possibly a series of complex events shrouded in mystery. By exploring these lesser-known survivor stories, we peel back layers of history, potentially rewriting parts of what we thought we knew about one of the most famous maritime disasters. Armenian publicist Vaghinak Byurat was just 25 years old in the spring of 1912, when he embarked on a significant journey to America aboard the world's most famous ship. His experiences during this voyage would later be captured in his memoirs, providing a unique personal perspective on a historical event. In the same year, Vaghinak and his father, a renowned Armenian writer, had published a series of books. It was Vaghinak's responsibility to bring these works to an American audience, a task that not only held commercial significance, but also represented a cultural exchange between continents. However, this mission was nearly jeopardized by health issues that initially barred him from obtaining the necessary visa. The situation seemed dire until his father's prestigious reputation and influence intervened, enabling Vaghinak to secure the documents needed to enter the United States. This crucial assistance not only underscored the importance of familial support, but also highlighted the challenges and bureaucratic hurdles often faced by travelers of the time. As Vaghinak set out on his transatlantic journey, he carried not just the tangible weight of his books, but also the aspirations of making a literary impact in a new world. Vaghinak Byurat's journey to America started in an almost cinematic fashion aboard the legendary Orient Express. Departing from Istanbul, he traveled through the heart of Europe to Le Havre, experiencing the diverse cultures and scenic landscapes of the continent. This initial leg of his trip not only set the stage for his adventure, but also provided him a taste of the luxuries that such famed modes of travel offered during the early 20th century. Upon reaching Le Havre, Vaghinak then made his way to Southampton, where he was to board his transatlantic vessel. The next available ship, as fate would have it, was the Titanic, a marvel of maritime engineering widely touted as unsinkable. The anticipation and excitement of traveling on such a famous ship added a thrilling edge to his already adventurous journey. Vaghinak's arrival at the ship was marked by a display of meticulous grooming and stylish attire, befitting the grandeur of the Titanic. His trendy cap and glasses not only reflected the fashion of the time, but also his desire to blend in with the sophisticated crowd aboard. Upon boarding, he was assigned to cabin 804, which he would share with two Englishmen and a Frenchman from Alsace named Morin. Despite the differences in their backgrounds, Vaghinak and Morin, being close in age and both fluent in French, quickly forged a bond. Their friendship blossomed amidst the luxurious surroundings of the ship, from the opulent dining rooms to the bustling decks echoing with the languages and laughter of diverse passengers. This budding friendship and the initial days of the journey represented a period of camaraderie and cultural exchange, set against the backdrop of one of the most opulent ships ever built. As Vaghinak and Morin shared stories and dreams, the Titanic sailed towards its tragic destiny, unbeknownst to its passengers, who were immersed in the experiences of their voyage. As the journey progressed, the group spent their days enjoying the ship's amenities, blissfully unaware of the fate awaiting them. On the night of April 14th, after retiring late, they were awakened by a sound resembling a huge explosion, followed by complete darkness and a violent shake that caused injuries among them. Gathering a few belongings, including his passport and all his cash, Vaghinak and his cabin mates left their room, never to return. The corridors were eerily quiet as they tried to understand the situation. Despite the crew's silence, it soon became clear the Titanic was sinking. Witnessing the chaos, Vaghinak and Morin decided to jump into the freezing North Atlantic waters, knowing well they could swim. The desperation was palpable as Vaghinak, after being separated from Morin by a wave, struggled to stay afloat in the numbing cold. Miraculously, Vaghinak survived, waking up aboard the Carpathia, which was heading to New York with other survivors. Despite the traumatic experience and the loss of his passport and money, his story took a positive turn when Mrs. Astor, a wealthy passenger, recognized him in the hospital. She revealed that she had persuaded the crew to save him by claiming he was her son. Grateful for her intervention, Vaghinak eventually reunited with his family in Boston and continued to tell his story. Interestingly, Vaghinak never mentioned an iceberg in his account of the Titanic's sinking. Instead, he spoke of an explosion, supporting a theory that a fire in the ship's hull might have led to the disaster. This theory posits that a coal fire had weakened the Titanic's structure, making it vulnerable to the iceberg it later encountered. Another speculative theory involves a German U-boat, suggesting that a torpedo might have caused the supposed explosion. However, given the peaceful context of 1912, this theory remains highly contested. The mysteries surrounding the Titanic continue to intrigue and puzzle. Was it really just an iceberg? Or is there a secret that sank with the ship? Only time and further exploration might reveal the full story of what happened on that fateful night. Do you believe there might be more to the Titanic story than we know? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments.